Hey Mark, where the heck are you right now?
Hello, Derek. I'm just taking my lunch break outside the office right now, actually.
Oh, well, good for you. But you do know that there is still plenty of work that needs to be done, don't you? But the new hire is taking break as if there isn't a care in the world. Good for you!
I'm really sorry. Is there a problem with me doing this?
Yeah, it's not just you, it's the whole dang world. Nobody has any common sense these days. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, you're married, right?
Well, I have a fiancé who I'm marrying soon, but I'm not quite married yet. Why do you ask?
I bet she's a real looker too, isn't she? You must have such a happy little family. But just how do you expect to be able to take care of him when there's still so much work to do?
I suppose the only answer I can give you is that I'll work even harder than I am now, huh?
There we go, that's the spirit, now you're getting it. So anyways, you're going to be working overtime tonight.
Wait, what?
Well, you just said that you wanted to work even harder than you are now, so I'm just giving you what you asked for.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm already working on a project right now, so I really don't think I need more work on top of that.
You just said that you were gonna work even harder than you are right now, didn't you? Well, if that's the case, then you need to take on a second project and work.
I guess I see the point that you're making. But the only thing is that I was given this assignment by the head of our department, so I think he would really prefer if I focus on this for the time being.
Oh, really? You got your work straight from the boss? Well, don't worry, I'll go to him and tell him that you're done with whatever it was he assigned you. Just send me the files and I'll present them to him and you can get started on your next assignment.
Derek, please wait a minute. I really do have my hands full with what I'm working on right now, and I don't think it's in any shape to be turned in as of now.
So you're just gonna go against the direct order from your superior? I guess I'll have to make sure everyone knows about this in time for your next performance review. And when that happens, well, I just can't imagine you having a very long future here with us.
No, it isn't anything like that. I'm not trying to disobey you or anything. It's just that this project isn't really ready to be handed in, so I can't give it to you right now. Besides, I thought that we already talked about this earlier, right? I asked you to please not give me any overtime if possible. I promise that as soon as I'm finished with what I'm doing, though, I can assist you with whatever it is that you need.
Oh, please, don't be such a baby. Everyone has to work a little overtime now and then. Just shut up and do as I say, got it? I have a date. I'm not gonna be late because of you.
You wouldn't happen to be going out with that girl you ran into while going into that store you're always talking about, right?
That's right. I guess news really does travel fast around here. Don't tell me that you're jealous or anything.
Sorry, Derek, but aren't you married? Do you think your wife will be mad about you doing this?
It's not really a date, jeez, we're just grabbing some food is all. Why don't you mind your own business and never mention my wife again, huh? Honestly, who do you think you're talking to your superior like this?
Well, the only thing is that I heard the place where she worked is kind of expensive.
What's expensive? What are you talking about?
I just mean that I haven't really heard good things about the store's reputation. Yeah, at least from other colleagues I've heard mention it.
So, because you don't like a shop, all the employees there must be bad, is what you're saying? You don't even know this girl. She is really nice, and I won't sit here and watch you slander her.
I know that she probably is nice while she's at work, but do you think it's possible that she's just doing that because it's her job?
Don't go mixing up this girl with all the other hussies that work at that place. She moved here from the country and isn't tainted like the other women here. I'm just teaching her a few things about life in the big city is all.
I see. Well, I know we keep on calling it a shop, but just to be clear, we are talking about a bar, aren't we?
If you know what we're talking about, there's no need to spell it out. Besides, you're married, but I'm sure that you must like to go out and have a little fun too. Don't worry, you can tell me. We're both married men here.
I understand what you're saying, but my wife is more than enough for me. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, aren't you a little Boy Scout? But we'll see how long you can put up with that little act of yours. Maybe I should invite this girl over to the office one day and tell her to show you a good time. That might finally get the stick out of your butt.
You really don't need to do anything like that, Derek.
Man, you really are no fun, do you know that? Has anyone ever told you that you're actually a bummer to be around? I bet when you were a kid in school, you were always a quiet kid in the corner with no one to play with, weren't you?
Derek, I'm really sorry, but can I please just eat my lunch and enjoy the rest of my break before it's over?
Alright, fine, but I'll leave all the work I want you to do on your desk and I'll come around tomorrow to pick it all up.
So, you want me to get whatever it is that you have for me done by today?
Well, duh! I need all this work ready to be sent out by tomorrow, so just get it done. I'm sure a nerd like you will have no problem in doing it.
But I already told you that I have other work I need to do.
Listen, Mark, you've been going home at the same time every day since you started working here, right? All that tells me is that you really aren't giving your all to the company. A real dedicated employee would be doing much more overtime.
I'm sorry, Derek, but do you even know what it is that I'm working on right now?
There you go, back talking me again. Listen, I'm your superior, and I'm giving you an order. If you want to get ahead in this company, you need to learn to take order and keep your trap shut. I wanted your opinion, I'd ask for it. You've seriously got some nerve, you know that, Mark.
What is it this time, Derek?
I mean that I was just called into our department head's office, and thanks to you, I wasn't able to go home in time.
What happened when you went to talk to your boss?
He wanted to talk to me about the work that I gave you to do. He was mad because you didn't make it the way that I normally do.
Well, I'm sorry that we have different styles, but I only did what you asked of me.
Well, that's because it should have been obvious that I wanted you to make it the way that I would have. Now my boss is suspicious of me.
I guess I don't know what else to say, but I'm sorry.
Which reminds me, I see that you're scheduled to take tomorrow off, is that right?
That's right, I put in the time off request a while ago, too.
And just what is so important that you have to miss work, huh?
Well, my wife and I were going to go to the courthouse to have our civil service performed and become legally married.
And that's the big reason you can't come in tomorrow. Are you kidding me?
I already cleared it with your boss, and he said it was fine if I did.
You do know that unlike you, I actually care about this job and work hard at it, right? But you just think you can take time off for whatever you want, no matter how small, huh? Cancel your time off and come into work tomorrow, got it?
But I've already made sure to complete everything that I would have had to get done tomorrow today. Besides, I've already had this time off cleared with the department head.
Don't you remember telling me that you wanted to work even harder for the company?
Of course I remember saying that, and I meant it.
Well then stop talking the talk and start walking the walk. You already screwed up big time with the work that I gave you before. I bet your wife isn't even all that great. She's probably ugly, huh? Why'd you send me a picture of her? Surely you must have a bunch on your phone, unless she's so ugly that you haven't even got one.
Derek, I am not going to send you a picture of my wife. Furthermore, I don't care what you have to say about me, but please do not bring my wife into this.
There you go, thinking that you can talk to me like that. You're my underling, and that basically means your wife is too. So I can talk about your wife in whatever way I please. And just what is she gonna do about it anyways? It's not like she's gonna be mad at me for things I say to you.
I didn't ever say that she would be upset with you. I just don't understand why you feel the need to talk so rudely about people's spouses.
Well, you're at least gonna invite me to the wedding, right? I really want to see the kind of woman you're making such a big fuss over.
Well, we were only inviting family to the wedding, so...
You mean you're not gonna invite me? I'm your boss. I'll prepare a speech for you and everything. And there'll be a chance for everyone to learn a little bit more about the work that you do.
Derek, I'm getting a call from a client. I'm gonna go now.
Oh, you little baby. I know that you're just trying to run away right now.
It isn't that at all, I promise you that.
And just who is this client that wants to talk to you, huh?
It's the V Corporation. Feel free to look into the file we have on them if you want.
You think I have time to do something stupid like that? Whatever, just know that after you come back from your one-day honeymoon, I'm gonna make sure that you know the real meaning of work.
Derek, would you mind telling me where you are right now?
I'm in the office cafeteria, what do you want?
Well, I noticed that my lunchbox was missing from the fridge. I asked around the office and people say they saw you carrying it with you, so I just wanted to ask if you took my lunch.
Your lunchbox wouldn't happen to be red and black with a handle on top, would it?
So you do have my lunchbox. I was afraid of this. Can you please return it to me?
Huh? Did your wife pack your lunch or something? Is that why you want it back?
Well, yes actually, but also it's my lunch.
Ah, well I'm afraid that you're too late. I've already eaten it all.
So you really just took someone else's lunch out of the fridge and ate it knowing that it wasn't yours? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't actually eat the food. I threw it all in the trash instead. It looked so nasty that you should be thanking me for saving you from it. I guess the married life must be going really well, huh?
You didn't even eat the food? You just threw away someone else's lunch?
I already told you that you ought to be grateful to me for what I did. eating a lunch like that might have landed you in the hospital. You really need to tell your wife to take a cooking class or two.
Derek, do you even realize what you've done? You're through now.
What are you talking about, huh? How am I, though? Because I make fun of your wife now and then? It's not my fault if you and your wife are equally useless at your jobs. All I'm saying is that your wife needs to learn how to cook.
I would just like to know how any of that is your business. I never had any problem with any of my lunches before. So what about any of this is your problem?
Here you go again, trying to start fighting with me. Is this really how you think you can get ahead in this company?
Derek, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't like you, and I really don't think that I can cover for you anymore.
You cover for me? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke?
I don't care whose lunch it is. You can't just take it out of the fridge and throw it away. You need to take responsibility for your actions, which have been way out of line with how any rational person would act.
How dare you tell me what I should be doing with my life?
Would you mind coming to the meeting room on the second floor once you've finished with whoever's lunch you're eating, Derek?
Why should I do that? I don't remember having any meetings scheduled.
You're right, this is an emergency meeting, so please go to the room as soon as you finish your lunch. We need to have a little talk about how you've been treating the staff here at the office.
Mark, I really would like to take this chance to express how very, very sorry I am for all that I've said and done.
Wow, this is quite a strange message to be getting from you.
Well, it's just, I had no idea that you were the grandson of the CEO of our company. But that means that you're also next in line to take over the company. I also hear that you were working for V Corp before you came here?
That's right, I've worked at a lot of places to gain as much experience as I could.
And is it really true that your wife is the daughter of the current CEO over there? Because I had no idea about that either. So again, I really am so sorry for all that I said to you.
I'm curious though, is the only reason you're apologizing to me because you found out who my grandfather is?
Well, I'm just trying to take accountability for my actions like you told me to.
Oh really? Because just a few hours ago it seems like you had no intention of giving me any sort of apology.
Yes, of course, but I've just been thinking a lot since our time in the meeting room. And I realize how much hurt I've caused, and I just want to say that it won't happen again. So please, can you find it in your heart to not fire me?
You remember what else we talked about in the meeting room, right? Like about how you chased off several promising employees with your behavior? 8 people in the last 3 years have all quit because of you. This is really unheard of.
But surely I'm not the only reason why they wanted to quit working here, right?
When we gave them a survey before they left, they all blamed the abusive management. They had nothing else bad to say about working here except for you constantly trying to slow off your own work onto them and hurling abuse. They all finally got fed up with your attitude and walked away. Even I've gone through something similar now.
But I already said that I'm really sorry.
I don't remember ever asking you for an apology, Derek. I only asked you to acknowledge the damage that you caused to these people's careers. They were all brilliant employees with impeccable resumes, who realized that working here wasn't worth having to deal with you. Which means that you've single-handedly caused a great deal of trouble for this company. Why would you think that it's okay to treat employees that way?
They all seemed like they knew what they were doing more than I did.
And so that's why you tried to chase them off? You really are pathetic.
Please, I'm sorry. I don't know what else I can say, but I'm so sorry.
It isn't all of your subordinates who talk poorly about you, though. A lot of the new hires said that they were grateful to have you shown them the ropes, and even some of your own supervisors have given you high marks.
See? I knew that wasn't all bad. I really am a good worker.
But the fact is that you still drove away promising talent, and you need to face punishment for that. Lucky for you, however, the business doesn't take firing people too lightly. If you can promise to stop harassing other employees and do your own work, then you might not be fired.
You mean it? You mean that I still have my job?
But you should know that I also have my wife here, and she says that I shouldn't let you off the hook so easily.
Well, I don't really see why your wife should have any say on how we should conduct our business.
Really? Even though she's so tightly connected with our clientele in the V group?
No, yes. Can you please just tell her that I'm sorry?
And are you sorry for chasing off the other employees? Are you going to apologize to all 8 of them as well?
Well, I don't even know where I would find them.
But you need to clear your name, don't you? At the very least, you need to apologize to my wife.
Well then, I do sincerely apologize to her. Just please don't fire me. I promise to give my all to the company from now on. And I'll never say another mean word to anyone as long as I'm here.
I see. Unfortunately for you, I'm afraid that the decision is out of my hand already. And your apology won't affect the company's decision to fire you.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I mean that by insulting my wife, you've upset the CEO of one of our most important business partners. You might not know this, but the CEO of V is a very strict man who loves his daughter very much.
But I said I was sorry. This isn't fair. Please, you have to say something to help me, Mark. I promise to never do anything like that ever again.
In that case, I hope that you hold on that attitude at your next job, because management here has decided that you're too big of a liability. Not to mention that you have insulted my wife. Have a nice life, Derek. A few weeks after that, the paperwork was processed and Derek was officially let go of our company. And since the process was done according to the books, he had no room for resource. Afterwards, I was tasked with tracking down and reaching out to the staff that Derek had chased off. I expressed apology on behalf of the company and I informed them that Derek had been let go. We offered them a generous employment package if they agreed to come back and work for us. Some did, while others said they would never set another foot in our offices. I heard that a few weeks after Derek was fired, his wife divorced him. Apparently it wasn't the losing job that did it, instead she found out about the woman that Derek was seeing on the side, and that was the last straw for her. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Laurel, are you there? You still haven't sent me any photos of little Betty. I want to see my granddaughter, so hurry up and send me some.
Mom, my daughter's name is not Betty. I've already told you that we decided to name her Wednesday.
Oh, but Betty is such a classic name. It has such a lovely ring to it, and think of all the lovely Bettys that have existed in the past.
Be that as it may, my daughter's name is Wednesday, okay? Please don't go calling my daughter strange names that don't even sound like her real name.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with calling her Betty?
Nothing is wrong with that name, but it isn't the one that Richard and I gave to our daughter. So please don't go calling her Betty, okay, Mom?
Ugh, you can really be such a pill, you know that? But fine, have it your way. Can I at least get a few photos of the lovely lady?
Mom, I'm really glad that you're so fond of Wednesday, but you ask for new photos every single day. Not only that, but you come over to our house all the time as well. Why not just take the photos that you want then? I'm sorry, but I'm really busy and I don't have time to be taking photos constantly.
What kind of excuse is that, huh? It just takes a couple of seconds to send a photo. Surely you aren't so busy that you can't spare a second to show me my granddaughter, right?
Except that you're always critiquing the way that I take those photos. You're always telling me the lighting isn't good enough or telling me to put her in some silly pose. By the time I get the photos that you actually want to see, I've already wasted 15 minutes.
But I only want to have more photos to show my friends and neighbors. That's why I have to make sure that the photos you send me are as cute as they can be. I bet you don't even know how many people around here are brought joy just from seeing your little girl.
I really don't think you need to be showing these people so many pictures of my baby daughter. And I think that they're probably much less interested in seeing Wednesday than you think. Besides, maybe you shouldn't be the one showing off her photos to everyone, do you think?
Oh, you have no idea what you're talking about. Everyone loves little Wednesday. They all say what a beautifully cute little girl she is. In fact, they all say that she looks just like me. But then again, I was known for being quite the looker when I was younger. So I'm glad that I was able to pass those genes on to her in a way.
You aren't going around saying all of that to others as well, right?
Which part are you talking about?
I mean the part about you being known for being pretty when you were younger.
And just why shouldn't I be saying something like that, huh? Everyone really did think I was stunning back in my prime.
Well, that's all well and good, but don't you think it's just a little prideful, maybe?
Oh, I think people who believe that are just covering up their own insecurities. Either that or they really are just fatties who don't like seeing someone prettier than them.
Okay, well, that's just a pretty straight-up rude thing to say about other people. All I'm saying is that if you go around bragging about yourself so much, people are going to want to stop hanging out with you.
Well, it's not like I'm going around calling people fat to their faces or anything like that. Even I have the good sense to keep my mouth shut when I see someone really, really ugly. I mean, they probably already know how they look. What's the point in reminding them, you know?
Just hearing you talk about other people like this is starting to irk me, Mom.
Well, it's been a month since you've given birth, hasn't it? I bet it's probably just your hormones being imbalanced. Don't worry, things will settle back down for you.
I really, really don't think that it's that.
Well, I'm just glad that at least your child looks like me. Because your siblings' children? Not so much. Sometimes I wonder if they're even really my kids. I mean, we don't even look all that similar.
Mom, are you kidding me right now? How can you be saying that about your own children?
Well, it's not like I'm saying any of that to their faces or anything. I'm only telling you because you're not them.
So then, as long as the actual people don't hear what you're saying about them, it's okay to diss them like that? Besides, isn't John and his wife letting you stay with them? How can you say something like that about your son when he's doing that for you?
But surely you think it too, right? You must think that you have the cutest baby out of the rest of your siblings, don't you?
I really don't feel that way at all. And I think that John's daughter is a very cute baby.
But her face is all, well, it's a face only a mother could love.
Okay, Mom, can we just stop talking about how other people look? Anyway, Wednesday just woke up from her nap. I've got to go and deal with her.
Don't forget to send me some pictures, okay? I'll be having dinner with friends tonight, so make sure that you get them to me by then. Ooh, and maybe a video too. 2 weeks later. Laurel, did you get a call from Tiffany earlier today?
I did, yeah. She's gonna come over next week to watch Wednesday for me. I'm really lucky to have a sister-in-law as kind as she is. Last month was so hectic that I just didn't have a chance at all to speak with her. But I really do have so much that I can learn.
You know that you could have just come to me to ask for help, right?
I know, but Tiffany wasn't there when I gave birth and hasn't even met Wednesday. And last month was such a rush that we just didn't have any time to meet at all. I also haven't been able to go to the salon or even really sit back and take a breath for myself since having Wednesday.
Well, I'm sure that you must be feeling the need for a lot of help at times like these, right? But why not ask me for help when you need it? I've helped you before, remember?
When did you help me before?
Well, while you were doing all the chores around the house, I was keeping an eye on Wednesday while she was napping, remember?
I remember you sitting in the same room as her to watch her, but I don't really know how much of a help I would really say that was.
Well, that's probably all that Tiffany is going to do. But I'm your mom, and I want to be here for you when I can.
I get that, but I really don't feel like being around too many people still. It's just that Tiffany and I are so close, and I think that she knows what I'd expect at this time of my life.
So you think that Tiffany knows better about what to do than I do? Huh, I still think that girl has a lot to learn, you know.
Oh, really? You do? What do you mean by that exactly?
I'm just saying that she's still a young woman and doesn't have all the experience that I do. Not only that, but she looks like a total mess who has no idea how to take care of herself in the slightest.
I'm sorry, but I'm really not following with that last one. I think that Tiffany takes really good care of herself. Besides, her kid is already 3, but she tells me that she still manages to take care of the house, herself, and her baby all by herself. Even though you're there living with her and John.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say that I don't help out with those two as much as I should?
Well, do you actually help out? Because the way John talks about it, it sounds like you just lie around all day and do whatever you want.
How dare you talk to your mother like that? I do plenty around the house.
Well, I certainly hope that you do. After all, we're all family now, and I would hate to find out that any of that were true.
Well, it's not true. I do plenty of things to help out. I taught Tiffany how to change a diaper when she first brought her little girl home.
I feel like lots of parents don't know how to change diapers at first, though.
Okay, well, do you know that Tiffany hardly even cooks real meals for us? I feel like she just cycles through the same recipes all the time.
Okay, but doesn't Tiffany have a part-time job?
She does, but she only has shifts twice a week.
So then she's taking care of the baby, doing all the cooking and cleaning, and working a job? I don't really see anything bad about repeating recipes if they're healthy and if her little girl likes them.
But it's so boring. You can tell that she has no idea what she's doing in the kitchen.
Mom, don't you think you might be acting a little harshly towards Tiffany? I mean, maybe just ease up on her a little and let her live her own life? If you're really so upset about her cooking, why don't you offer to cook for everyone then?
I do cook now and then, thank you very much. And just why do you always take Tiffany's side over mine, huh? You have no idea how hard it is for me living with those two. How can you just throw your own mother under the bus like this, huh?
I'm not trying to take sides or throw anyone under the bus, Mom. I'm just saying that maybe you're being a bit subjective with all this and most of it is probably actually fine. Why do you always have to turn things into a competition between you and someone else?
You really are a useless daughter, you know that? I really thought you would be more understanding of what I'm going through.
I don't get it, Mom. If living there is really so difficult for you, then why don't you just move out? After all, you're always complaining about living with them to me. Why don't you quit whining and do something about it?
I am not whining, thank you very much. Besides, you know how lonely I've been ever since your father passed away. And besides, John was the one who agreed to let me live with him. Also, I figured that it would be cheaper than having to go find a place to pay rent. Not to mention the fact that I really like John's place.
Well, if you're getting all that out of living there, then maybe you could be a bit more grateful to them for letting you stay. And if things are really as bad as you say living there, then maybe it's time that you moved out.
Well, it's not like I hate living with John and Tiffany. I just thought you should know about how much patience I have living here, and I'm going through things too.
Well, yes, when you share a house with other people, it can be difficult at times. Families fight all the time when they're sharing a space like that, but it's about being able to work through those tough times.
But I'm telling you that I really do have it really hard.
I'm very sure that you feel that way. Anyways, I have to get Wednesday ready for a doctor's appointment, so I have to go right now.
But I'm not done saying all I want to say to you yet.
Well, I'm sorry, but I have an appointment and I can't be late. I'll text you later when I have more time.
1 week later.
Hey, Tiffany, I was just wondering if you had a quick moment to chat. Also, I'm really sorry if I'm bugging you at work right now. I don't want to get you into trouble.
Oh, Laurel, how's it going? I actually don't have any work today, so I can chat. What's up?
Ah, good. I was worried I would be holding you up or something. I just wanted to say I'm really happy you could make it over yesterday to meet Wednesday for the first time.
Aw, thank you. I'm so sorry that it took me this long to finally be able to do so.
Oh, you really don't have to worry about that at all. I've also been so busy ever since I had her. I'm just happy that our schedules happened to line up and that we could make it work out.
Yes, it was so nice getting to see you yesterday.
But I just wanted to ask you a little question. What was up with that gift that you brought over?
Oh no, was it not enough? I was really worried about it.
No, it's nothing like that. I was wondering if there wasn't some kind of mistake or something?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you gave me some raffle tickets inside of the card that you brought over today.
Raffle tickets?
Yeah, I just never heard of anyone getting a gift like that after having a kid. Is it supposed to be like a good luck charm kind of thing? I just had never heard of it before and wanted to ask you about it.
But I didn't put raffle tickets in there. I went to the bank and took out $500 that I put in there.
Wait, you were gonna give me a check? I'm sorry, I'm really confused right now.
No, I was meant to give you the cash and that's it. I was going to give you money to help you buy all that baby stuff.
Well, you know that shopping area around where you guys live, right? I got 5 raffle tickets from around there instead, so I guess I was just a little confused.
Oh no. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'll come over with the check right away.
Hold on, don't go and do that. If you already took out the money to give me, then you shouldn't have to take out another $500. I couldn't make you do that.
Well, I really appreciate the thought, but more than anything, I just want to know what happened.
It's strange, but I'm not upset about it. Who knows, I might win something big with one of those tickets. You never know. I'm more worried about what would have happened between you taking the money out and giving me the card.
I know that I went to the bank, then I stopped by the store to get the card and sign it. After that, I put the money in the card and left it on the kitchen table so I wouldn't forget it when I went to your house yesterday. But I never even bought raffle tickets, so I am just stumped.
You left the card and the money on the kitchen table? Tell me, did my mom happen to be home at the time?
She was, actually. Or at least I'm pretty sure that she was. Although I think that she left the house before I did to go run some errands or something like that.
Do you think it's possible that my mom might have something to do with this?
You really don't think that your own mom would have done something like that, do you?
Do you really think that she wouldn't? I'm sorry, I realize that I'm putting you in an awkward spot right now, but lately I've just gotten the sense that my mom has been really harsh on you. I guess I'm just kind of nervous about how things are going with you all living with each other. I mean, do you think my mom is annoying? I'm sure she's always saying mean things to you, right?
Well, I think that she just wants to encourage me to do better than I already am.
So she is always saying things to you then. Ugh, Tiffany, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that.
There's really no need to apologize at all.
No, I mean it. John and I should have noticed this from our mom sooner.
Well, it's not all her. I really could be doing better around the house. I just really want your mom to like me.
Tiffany, you really are a sweet woman, and you're already doing more than anyone should for their mother-in-law. But I don't think that you have to be so modest. You have a right to be comfortable in your own house too, you know? I'll talk to my mom about this and try to set her straight.
I'm really sorry you even have to do that, Laurel.
You don't have anything to be sorry for. It's my mom who should be apologizing. Anyways, I just hope that you can hold on a little longer. I'll talk with John about this too. Maybe you two can come over to my house sometime soon and we can all talk about this in person.
A few days later.
Mom, I think that we need to have a little talk.
Oh, well, what would you like to talk about, Laurel?
It's about Tiffany, actually. You were right. She really just has no sense about her.
You mean that you finally get it? Ah, I told you, didn't I? I told you that girl has no idea what she's doing in life at all. She's a total ditz. But why this sudden change? Oh, did she do something to make you finally realize I've been right this whole time?
Well, she came over to give me a gift after having given birth, only there wasn't any money inside the card she gave me.
Oh, you're kidding me! What kind of person gives a gift at a time like that isn't even money? Oh, she just wants to keep all her money for herself and skimp out on gifts for her family.
It really is a shame. Don't tell me that this means she's been doing this to other people as well.
I am telling you, that girl just has no sense about her at all. That's why I'll never truly accept her as my daughter-in-law. She just refuses to change the things that I tell her. She's just not good enough for my son.
Do you think maybe the two of them should get a divorce or something like that?
You know, I was actually having the exact same thought earlier this week. I mean, What kind of person gives raffle tickets as a gift after having a child? That girl needs to learn a thing or two about the real world, or else no one is ever going to want anything to do with her. I think she just did that to you because she's just jealous that your baby is cuter than hers.
Mom, I never once mentioned anything about any raffle tickets.
Wait, what?
I knew it! I knew that you were the one who switched out the money for the raffle tickets!
Hold on. Did you really not say anything about tickets at all? Well then, I guess I must have just come up with that one on my own. Oops.
It's too late to try to cover your tracks now, Mom. And I was lying about not liking Tiffany. I was just trying to see if I could get you to come clean about this to me. But now, I see that you were doing all of this to her to try to turn people against her.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all, Laurel.
I already said it's too late to try and play dumb, Mom. Well, you're gonna keep away from Tiffany and stop living with her and John.
What do you mean? Why should I have to stop living with the two of them?
How about because you're bullying Tiffany? You make her do all the housework while you just look for ways to criticize her. I really can't believe how cruel you've been to her this whole time.
I wasn't being cruel at all. I was just trying to give her some friendly advice as her mother-in-law.
And I'm sure that Tiffany would be kind enough to say the same thing, but I know that isn't true. Tiffany recorded some of her conversations with you, and I was just appalled at what I was hearing come out of your mouth. You were calling her all kinds of horrible names and putting her down like she was nothing.
Well, I don't see what's wrong with being honest and telling someone what I think about them.
Oh, really? Because I think you would only do that if you were sure you could get away with it.
But I really was just trying to make her into a better wife for John. Is that really so bad? Oh, I can't believe that you're really going to be taking her side over mine on this.
Well, I really feel like I just don't have any other choice in the matter at this point. I mean, who wouldn't take Tiffany's side in this when you're treating her like a maid? Tiffany and John are tired of living with you, and John wants nothing to do with you anymore. And I don't want you coming over to my house either.
Wait, John is going to stop talking to me?
Of course he is, after the way you've been treating his poor wife.
But I didn't even do anything wrong. This isn't fair.
You literally verbally abused Tiffany and treated her like a slave around the house. In fact, I really want to cut you out of my life too, but I have no idea what you might try to pull in the future.
Laurel, please, talk some sense into your brother. You can't really be okay with all of this, can you? Maybe you are right. Maybe I have been a little harsh on Tiffany.
It's way too late to make excuses or try and apologize now, Mom. You were more than happy to try and ruin Tiffany's reputation even among her own melee.
Well, then tell her that I'm sorry for everything. Surely that will fix the whole situation, won't it?
Just give it a rest already. Haven't you already done enough to the poor woman? This isn't something you can just wash away with a mere apology.
But I don't want to live by myself. Please. What are my neighbors going to say when they stop seeing John and Tiffany hanging around?
I suppose you'll just have to tell them the truth about what happened. Or not. I suppose I really can't know what it is you tell people to get them to believe what you wanted them to. Just don't expect any of us to come and help you if you need it.
Laurel, I really am so sorry about all of this. I'll give back the money if that's what you want. I'll apologize to Tiffany and everything. Please, she has to forgive me for this. I never wanted this to happen.
You know, Tiffany is kind enough that if you apologize, she probably would forgive you. That's why she asked me to deal with you in her place.
But my back has been hurting me so much lately. How am I supposed to take care of the house all by myself?
Your back has been hurting? That's not what I hear from John and Tiffany, who see you going out into the town and coming home with heavy shopping bags all the time. But if it's really getting that bad, maybe it's time you put yourself in a home.
I promise never to do anything mean to Tiffany ever again. I swear it.
I think there's one with a vacancy sign somewhere downtown, right?
Please, you can't just cut me off like this. I'm your mother. You can't just leave me to grow old all by myself! I really am sorry about this!
Poor Tiffany has been putting up with your nonsense ever since they moved in with you. She did everything that you asked of her and more, and you never once had a kind word to say about her. Well, now they realize that you need them more than they need you. This is what you get for taking advantage of people's kindness like that. After that, John and Tiffany packed their bags and moved out from my mom's place. Tiffany told me it was like a heavy weight had been lifted from her shoulders and that she felt like she was finally able to breathe again. My mom, on the other hand, acted like a big baby and howled as if the world was ending around her while they left. She began calling me, sobbing at me over the phone every single day. It started taking up so much of my time that I finally told my mom that I would be blocking her number if she didn't limit her calls to real emergencies. The calls became much less frequent after that. I heard through the grapevine that after John and Tiffany moved out, that Mom had become a bit of a recluse and has even stopped going out on her famous shopping sprees. Although I imagine that her neighbors must be grateful that she stopped wandering around the streets looking for anyone who she can brag about her grandchild, and herself, too. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey Gina, I'm just messaging you to remind you that I have Lana for this Sunday. I'm more than happy to go and pick her up somewhere and save you the effort of driving out here.
Ugh, Brandon, I'm really sorry, but my schedule's changed and this Sunday just isn't gonna work.
Wait a second, I only get to see Lana once a month. You can't just tell me that that's not going to happen. You know how much I look forward to getting to spend time with her.
Please don't act like this, Brandon. All I'm asking is that we move it to a different day. I don't get why you're acting so upset about this right now.
Because you've done this before, Gina. You tell me that you don't have time again and again until the month is already through.
But I'm really busy right now, I'm telling the truth. I can't help it, but it's just the facts. You have no idea how hard it is being a single mother. You need to give me a little more flexibility.
I don't really get how you being busy that day should affect whether or not I see Lana in the first place. I already said that I'm more than happy to go and pick you up. You don't have to do anything.
I'm just not comfortable with it is all. You might just take her and never bring her back home to me.
I would never do something like that to our daughter.
That's right, because I have full custody, and if you tried anything like that, I'd call the police right away.
I know you would, Gina.
I don't like how you're acting right now. You're planning something, aren't you?
Planning something? What do you even mean by that?
You're probably plotting to try to get custody of Lana yourself, aren't you? Why can't you just accept what we agreed to when we got divorced? Don't you realize how unfair it is for you to put Lana in the middle of us like that?
Gina, I understand that you have custody of Lana, and I'm very grateful that you allow me to see her when it's possible. But I don't think it's unreasonable to ask that time just be me and her.
I simply refuse to allow that to happen. I need to be there to make sure that you don't do anything bad. Maybe when Lana is a little older, I'll think about it.
Okay then, I understand. When's a good day for me to see Lana?
How does next Sunday sound?
Okay, that sounds good. Just please make sure I can actually see her that day, okay?
I already gave you a date, didn't I? But anyways, there's something I need to talk to about Lana before then.
And just what is that?
Well, Lana apparently wants to learn ballet.
Really? That's amazing! Please let me know when her recitals are. I would love to go and see one.
She hasn't even started taking lessons for it yet. In fact, I'm worried about letting her do so.
But why would you be worried? I think it's pretty normal for a girl her age to want to get into ballet.
I know, but you need all kinds of material and clothes and other expensive things to do it. Not to mention the lessons themselves are going to cost quite a bit as well. I just wish she was into something that didn't cost so much.
But it's so rare that Lana speaks out about being really interested in something. I think that you should let her do this. She might not even like it when she tries it for real, but what's the harm in letting her try?
You really just don't get it, do you? I'm trying to tell you that I simply can't afford to let her do this. But if you really think it's such a great idea, then why don't you pay for it?
You mean you want me to send you more money for child support?
Exactly. And I'll tell Lana that you're the one paying for her ballet if you do.
I'd appreciate that, but I feel like I'm already sending you plenty of money every month. Are you really using it all up already?
I just told you that I couldn't afford to send her to ballet. Are you doubting me?
No, of course not. Yes, you're right. I'll pay for the ballet. It's not a problem.
I really do think it's great how you would do anything for our daughter, Brandon. I just hope you're not stretching yourself out too thin.
Don't worry, I'm okay. If it's really something that Lana wants to do, then I have no problem supporting it.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, I guess I'll go and tell Lana the good news.
Yes, please do. I really hope that she's happy about it.
I'm sure she will be. Anyway, let's start with you sending me an extra $500 a month, okay?
Got it. And just one more thing. Can you please send me some photos and videos of her lessons?
Yeah. Just hurry up and send the money. I have to get back to work soon. We'll talk more about this later.
Okay, and please just don't forget about next Sunday. I didn't get to see Lana last month, so I really need this.
Ugh, you can be so annoying sometimes, you know? You really do sound like a broken record when you talk like that. Sometimes you just make me really mad. Hey, Brandon, are you already on your way over?
I'm just about to leave the house, actually.
Okay, well, I just wanted to ask you something, and I don't want you to get upset, got it? I want to ask you if you mind if we cancel today.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Why would we do that?
Well, Lana has a fever. I think she might be a little sick today.
She has a fever? Do you have any idea what it could be from? Like, does she have a cold or something? Is she okay?
Oh, calm down. She's fine, but she's sleeping right now. She also wanted me to pass along that she's really sorry she wasn't able to see you today and that she was looking forward to it.
Oh, I see. Well, do you want me to buy any kind of medicine to bring over there? Can I at least see her and make sure she's okay?
You mean you want to come inside my house and see Lana?
If it's alright with you, I really would appreciate that.
I just don't get it. Why do you feel the need to come into my house, huh?
What do you mean? I just want to check on my sick daughter.
Well, she's sleeping right now, and you don't need to be waking her up.
Well then, can I at least bring her some gifts to make her feel better, and can you give them to her for me?
You do realize that we're not married anymore, right? I understand that you're Lana's father, but you're not my husband, and you can't just ask to come into my house.
Oh, well, I understand that, and I'm sorry if I was overstepping some boundaries there. It's just that I haven't gotten to see Lana in 2 months now.
Didn't I let you talk with her on the phone not that long ago?
But I want to see her in person. You get why I would want to see my own daughter face to face, right? Why can't I see her?
Because she started ballet and she's tired all the time. She can't be wasting her energy running around with you all day.
Well then when am I going to be able to see her next?
Before we even talk about that, we have to wait for Lana to feel better. I won't be able to tell you anything until that happens.
Okay, but I'm leaving for a business trip from next month, so if possible, I'd like to see her in the latter half of that month.
Oh, really? Well, I'm only going to have time for it during the first half of the month. So maybe we'll have to put it off even later than that.
Come on, surely you can do better than that. I haven't gotten to see my daughter in 2 months. I have a right to see her.
You have what I give you. Don't try to blame all of this on me.
I'm not trying to do that, but I just feel like you're not being fair with your schedule. I'm always the one trying to schedule the meetings, and I'm always double-checking my schedule to keep the days free. Why can't I get that same effort back?
Okay, alright, geez. Just tell me when you're back from your business trip and we'll figure something out.
Okay, fine. After I come back from my trip then. But can you at least let me know when her fever is down? I'd also like to talk to her on the phone again if that's possible.
Oh, but you just did that last week. Wasn't that enough for you?
Consider it making up for canceling on me last minute today.
Ugh, whatever. Just know that we're both busy and you won't be able to talk to her for however long you want, okay? Anyways, I have to go to work now.
You're going to work right now? But it's Sunday. Besides, are you really just going to leave Lana alone in the house all day while she's sick?
I can't just call out of work whenever I want to, you know. They're already letting me leave early on the weekdays to pick Lana up.
Right, I see. Well, just please take care of our daughter, okay?
I don't need you to tell me how I should be taking care of Lana, got it? And there's something else that I think you should know.
And just what that might be, Gina.
I'm dating someone right now. Well, are you surprised? Don't tell me that you still thought there was a chance that we'd get back together.
No, that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm just wondering if you've introduced this guy to Lana yet.
Oh, yes, they've met plenty of times. Don't you worry about that.
Don't you think you might be moving a little fast with all this? I mean, we've only been divorced for a year.
Oh, so no, it's wrong for a single mother to want to find love.
No, that's not what I said, and you know it. I don't care if you go out and find someone new, you're well within your rights to do that. But I am asking you as Lana's father to just give her a little more time to process things, please.
I'll have you know that I'm thinking plenty about Lana's future, thank you very much.
Oh, really? And may I ask in what ways you're doing that?
Well, here's one way. I think that you should see Lana even less.
Are you kidding me? Is this just because I asked you to slow things down with your new boyfriend and Lana?
No, but I think that this man could be a good father for Lana, and I would like it if she began to think of him as her father instead. You can't honestly expect to be her father forever when you don't even live with us, right? Don't you understand what you're putting her through when you do that?
But I am Lana's dad, and that's just a fact. And the whole reason I didn't fight you harder for custody was because you told me that I would be able to see her regularly.
Doesn't matter whether you fought me or not, I'm the mother, so I would have ended up with custody. I was always going to win no matter what. And if you really loved Lana in the same way that I do, then you'll think about giving her the space she needs.
No, I won't let that happen. I care more about Lana than I do anything else in the whole world.
And you think that I don't? I'm not asking that you let go of that love, only that you love from afar. Nothing has to change right away, but after I get married, we're going to have a serious talk about this. Who knows? Maybe you'll feel the same way if anyone ever wants to marry a man like you.
I didn't ask you for your opinion on my marriage prospects, thank you very much.
Look, I just think that right now, Lana is at a crossroads in her life. I won't stop her from saying she wants to see you, but I think once she realizes this is a permanent thing, that maybe she'll change the way she thinks.
Well, you're not being very fair to her if you're telling me to stay away.
You've done a lot to support us financially, and I'm really grateful for that. But my new boyfriend is also contributing money to help me raise Lana. That's another reason why I want this man to be Lana's new dad if we get married. I really think that he has her best interests at heart.
Hey Mom, I'm sorry I didn't answer your calls. I'm actually away on a business trip right now, and I was out grabbing dinner with a client.
Oh, Brandon, thank goodness you've finally gotten back to me. You need to come back home right this second.
You want me to come back? Why's that? Is everything okay? Did someone get hurt or something? Don't tell me that something has happened to Dad.
No, it's not your dad, but it is very, very serious. Your daughter just showed up and she is soaking wet. And she's crying and crying about how she wants to live with you.
Wait, you mean Lana? She showed up at the house?
That's right. I guess she ran away from Gina's place.
She ran away and now she's soaking wet? Has it been raining there or something?
It hasn't been raining at all. Lana said it was Gina and her boyfriend who did that to her.
Gina and her boyfriend left Lana like that?
Lana told me they would dump a bucket of water over her anytime she said she wanted to see you.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. I've taken her to the hospital for now. The poor girl's teeth were chattering and it looks like she hasn't eaten in days. I don't even know how she managed to get herself to your place in her state.
What the heck is going on? What did those people do to my daughter? Is this how Lana's been living this whole time when she's been with her mom?
Brandon, I know it's a lot to ask right now, but you need to calm down. The important thing is that I have Lana and she's safe right now. I have to go and speak to the doctors, but I'll give you a call once I'm done.
Sure thing. I guess I'll start looking into tickets to go back home.
Oh, please hurry. Lana just won't stop crying about how badly she wants to live with you. I'm sorry I wasn't more there during your divorce, but I am completely with you now. We will save Lana. But if we're going to do that, we have to stay calm and sharp. You're the only person Lana has to count on now. Hey, Brandon, I'm just wondering if you haven't heard from Lana recently?
Oh, please, I know that you already know the answer. That call I just got was from your number, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Sorry about that. There's just a lot going on here.
A lot going on? You wouldn't happen to be talking about Lana going missing, would you?
Oh, I knew it. I knew that you had something to do with it. Give me back Lana right this second. If you don't, I'll go to the cops and have you arrested.
Go ahead and try it, Gina. You'll only be getting yourself into trouble, though.
What are you even talking about?
I mean that I've already heard the whole story from Lana herself. She told me all about how you two have been living since the divorce, and how all you do is go out on dates and force Lana to look after the house while you're gone.
That's just ridiculous. I've never done anything like that. Are you really going to listen to what a child has to say over me? She's just lying because she's throwing a tantrum against me. Just tell me where you both are right now and I'll go pick her up.
We're at Child Protective Services, if you must know.
Wait, you're talking to CPS right now?
That's right. We're talking about how I can get custody over Lana and save her from you. So yes, please come over. We have so much to talk about.
But I don't get it. What's going on? I didn't even do anything.
Oh, please, are you really going to pretend like the way you were treating Lana was nothing?
I was just doing my best to raise her is all.
Well, she showed up to my house and where my mom was, soaking wet and crying. She told my mom all about how you and your boyfriend dumped water all over her and how that wasn't the first time either. Plus, she told us about how you only ever feed her scraps and make her clean the house for you, and how you let this man of yours smack her around. You're just pathetic, do you know that?
Well, do you even have any proof that I've been doing all this to Lana? She's always been a skinny little thing and she enjoys cleaning up around the house. And I'm busy with all the work all the time anyways.
So that's your excuse? You're so busy with work that you don't have time to take care of the house, and so you let your kid do it? Because I called the company where you said that you worked and they said that they have no record of an employee with your name.
Well, that's because I changed jobs recently.
Okay, well then tell me where it is that you're working right now. I want to make sure that you actually do have the job that you say you do.
And just why should I have to do that for you, huh?
Because you're abusing our daughter. So if you're really not, then you show me some proof of how you're raising her now.
I don't have any proof of that. What would that even look like?
Then you really leave me no choice but to try and get custody, okay?
But you don't have any proof that I've done any of those things either, right? Maybe Lana just covered herself in water and ran to you to lie about me. Or maybe you were the one who did it so that you could frame me. I would never do something like that to my daughter, so I'm sure that you must be lying.
You really think that you're going to get away with this just because your abuse doesn't leave marks? I'm afraid that's quite a bit old-fashioned. Abuse cases look just as much into mental abuse as they do physical nowadays.
So then, you think I'll be arrested for child abuse? I'm the whole reason that little brat is alive.
Are you trying to say that you're innocent just because you fed your kid from time to time? It doesn't matter what you do to the kid as long as they're still alive? I realize now that you've been dressing up Lana for me whenever we've met, telling her not to tell me what's been going on at your house. And that's why you're always wanting to be there when I visit, so that Lana doesn't tell the truth about you. So that's why our daughter felt like she had to run away from home and find me.
So then, I'll really be arrested for this.
I think that you already know the answer. After all, CPS already has a file on you apparently. They've received multiple reports about Lana, unless those are all just mistakes too. I'm sure that you'll be punished somehow, and then I'll take Lana from you and give her a better life.
But I really do care about her. This isn't fair. You can't just accuse me of doing all this horrible stuff to her and take her away from me.
Oh please, you don't care about her at all. The only reason that you wanted to get custody was so that you could get me to pay child support. You only care about her from the money that you can make from her. Lana told me about how you made up the thing about ballet just to get me to pay more and then laughed about it with your boyfriend.
Why are you listening to what some little brat has to say about things she doesn't understand?
I believe my daughter, and just because she's a child doesn't mean that she isn't aware of what she's going through. And she's old and smart enough to know what you were doing wasn't right.
Please, can't we just meet in person and talk this out? I think there's a lot of misunderstandings going on here, and I want to try to clear the air.
I'm not letting you get close to Lana ever again, but you are more than welcome to come down to the CPS office and meet me face to face. Although I know you don't want to, since Lana said you and your boyfriend weren't even home for the past few days before she ran away. I bet that you used the extra money I gave you to go on some trip with him, didn't you?
It isn't like that at all, I swear. He's paying for everything.
I don't care who's paying for what. Just don't leave a child at home like that.
Please, you have to listen to me. This is all just one big mistake, I swear.
Nothing you say is going to change my mind, and I am going to make you pay for what you've done. After that, Gina and her boyfriend were promptly picked up by the police and arrested for what they had done to Lana. Although they were only arrested for a couple of months, I was able to get custody of Lana in the end. When she was released, Gina tried to reach out and apologize for everything, but I was having none of it. I blocked her on everything and cut her out of my life completely. I didn't want her to come near Lana ever again. When she's older, if Lana wants to make the decision to meet her mom, I won't stand in her way. But since she's still just a child and needs to know that it's okay to trust adults, I know that if she keeps on interacting with her mom, it will definitely affect her development more than it already has been.